Nick Eads and Paul Vienna. Of course, Paul, you're up there. I think you just passed 50 matches as far as the win total for this year, 100 matches. And I'm seeing you climb back up there and really get some competitive matches in yourself. What's going on today, especially this big sweep against Kearney, Harrisonville, Van Horn? What do you guys think?
I think the thing went overall good. Definitely some rough spots, but nothing that wrestling can't fix. And it's good to end our season off on a good note. Staying undefeated, so I'm pretty proud of how the team's developed over the season. So I'm pretty proud of how the boys did today. So
absolutely. And Nick, I didn't see much last year, but I'm seeing a lot of you this year. How are you acclimating? It just seems like you're getting better and better as the weeks go by. What's going on here?
Yeah, I think I'm just taking the work in the wrestling room more seriously. So just trying to get better.
And I was about to say, and how'd you feel about today, especially there at the end where you were really taking control of that match? Do you feel like you're kind of building up to that? They say try to peak before the postseason. How do you feel that you're building up right now?
I feel good. I always try and go out to win, but sometimes losses are just there.
Absolutely. And speaking of peaking at the right time, you're a guy who, it almost seemed like the MEC, when you went up to get that medal, you kind of said, I got some unfinished business here. How do you feel like you're resolving that right now?
Definitely using that as motivation to carry me through the season and to finish my season off pretty strong as far as a senior. So this was my last year, which is kind of sad, but everything has to come to an end at some point. So I just gotta make the best of it. And but yeah, I have high expectations for myself at state. So.
Absolutely. And that was my next question. District's coming up. You've been through this experience. How do you think your previous experiences have prepared you, especially being your senior year where it's almost everything or nothing right now?
Yeah, I definitely feel like last year is definitely put me through a kind of trial and error of what to expect at state and districts. So I definitely feel more confident, and I know what to expect coming around. So.
Absolutely. And Nick, now you didn't get to do districts last year, did you?
No.
I was about to say this is going to be your first time out, but you got a lot of people around you that's got a lot of experience like this. How do you feel about heading into this point in the end of the season?
I feel confident that Paul and all the other seniors are going to help me climb through it, that they're going to guide me through everything that I need to get through. So.
Absolutely. And when you're with a program like this, is that confidence extra high knowing that you might not know the postseason answers, but you can go to a litany of coaches or teammates that know that? What's the mentality like for you right now?
I feel like I could look through for advice anywhere on the team. Everybody's got something to give, so.
Absolutely. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're live. Trying to stay out of everybody's way when I'm doing these. Alright, so we're just getting settled in here. This long quad. And here comes lightweight Will Erickson. Cameron having a strong pedigree of lightweights as of late. There's some sprawls. Oh, runs the spiral. Bracing down. Looks like he's trying to pop that elbow out for a Runs a butcher. That's a goal, but he's still got a strong chicken wing on that near side. That's the chicken wing there. Runs the chicken wing. He's going to step over now. Cameron starts off with 6 points. Up next, it looks like we got River Meadow. Meadow, a first-year Cameron varsity wrestler. Hold on. No. Not River Meadow. Okay, so up next we have Dylan Bubba Pratt stepping up to 113. He was wrestling lightweight earlier this year, but it looks like him and Will Harris are gonna kind of shift on that one. I think I've seen River step up to 120, so we'll see what happens today. Of course, Caleb Hush, he's been stepping down from 126 to 120. Of course, he wrestled 113 in last year's state finals. So Pratt dips out. Ooh, he's got good position here. So after giving up the takedown, he gets 2. Almost falls for that flyby, but keeps his position and gives up a takedown again. Stand up, gets out. Gets the ankle. So Pratt down 4-2. 2 escapes. He's giving up 2 takedowns. This for the ankle again. Trying to be on the offensive now. And he's going to give up a 2 here. Maybe not. Going for a cradle. Pratt down to 6-2 now. We're in the final seconds of the first period. Ooh, has a half. And just like that, wrestling, everything changes. So Pratt, who was, are they going to give him back points? So they're not going to give him the near fall points, but they will give him the reverse as he now trails 6-4. Let me reset the camera here. A little too tight there. So Pratt starts off in the top position, breaks him down, still at hip control. Trying to lousy escape. So now the score is 7-6. So they did score him on the near fall points there. Both out. So trying a new system with our camera tracking, so. Ooh, head and arm throw. This is dangerous. Pratt gets loose. Ooh, Pratt circles around, gets a takedown immediately. Cameron leads the host team Kearney now, 6-0. That coming off the pin by Will Erickson. Ooh, tries to return him. So that ties the score again. 8-8. In a match that Pratt seemed a little bit outgunned, but now he's kind of found his form here. Ooh, we're going to have a blood time. So while we got a break in the action, let's thank our sponsors, JBLB Insurance, Thompson Gas, and North Central Missouri College. Thank you guys for sponsoring this today and helping us broadcast this out there. Of course, the man you just saw on the mat there is Coach Phil Wynn, who should be closing in on the record for most victories by a Cameron coach. Pratt goes in and then fights off the reshot. Looks like he's got a bloody nose. And that's going to be the end of the period. Okay, something weird just happened. So the Pratt builds up. Oh, dangerous position, dangerous position. Pratt can snap it. He's got the strength to do it. Oh, scoring near fall. There it is. On the tilt. This can make a major difference here. Now, this is also a dangerous position because if Pratt breaks the hold, he's got him in a very interesting position there. He can automatically score, potentially back it up. So that's going to be 3 more fall points. So we're in the final, the final minute of this match. I think they're going to call that a stalemate. Let's reset the camera here. There we go. Sorry. There we go. That gets reversed. All right, so that brings the score to 11. They're going to let him cut it loose. And then he's going to go for the single again. As a Wizard sits out with it. So let's see what happens. They're going to give him the takedown. So that's going to be it. And if he can hold out. Ooh, he held out. So despite the loss on points, Cameron's going to remain ahead because that's not a pin. So they're only going to get 3 points for the decision victory. So Cameron remains ahead, 6-3. And up next, we're going to have River Meadow, freshman who saw significant time with the varsity football team this year and hasn't done too bad this year. recent medalist at your Midland Empire Conference tournament. As Cameron takes on the host team right out the gate. This one's a little bit different, where home field advantage it can be a thing, but for most of these guys, I mean, they've been waking up at 4:30 in the morning and driving out to tournaments their entire lives, so it's nothing really, the 45-minute drive to Kearney is not really going to break a lot of banks here as far as technique goes. So while we got a break in the action, let's thank our sponsors, North Central Missouri College, JBLB Insurance, and Thompson Gas. Going on here, you might be having a sometimes when they use it's a program called track wrestling, and sometimes when they use that program there could be some delays and program crashes and all that stuff. That's probably what we're encountering. I think sometimes it'll delay the matches a little bit while it's entering the players' names and records. So while we're waiting, let's thank our sponsors one more time. That's Thompson Gas, JBLB Insurance, and North Central Missouri College. So once again, thank you guys for sponsoring today. We were just waiting for things to get underway.
Still the calm before the storm.
So far today, Sam Erickson won by pin. Dylan Pratt fell by points in a 14-10 barn burner. And we're still trying to figure out what's going on here. All right, here we go. So we are getting started. Sets. That was a little. Ooh, avoids the shot. You're gonna circle around here. It's gonna be hard to stop him. So Meadow picks up the 2. Looks like he's going for a cradle real early. Changes his mind. He's an absolute athlete. Looks like he's trying to set up a butcher here. Yep, that's exactly what he's going for. He's trying to get chest to chest. They're going to be out, so that's going to reset him. As Meadow leads 2-0, the Dragons lead the match, or the duel 6-3. And like I alluded to earlier, Phil Lim is getting very close to being the winningest coach in Missouri State history for duels. As River Meadow circles around, tries to lock down that cradle. There it is. I just don't think he has the leverage, so he's going to re-grip. Yeah, still trying to go for that cradle. Oh, now he's going to bulldog him. And that's going to be the end of the period. Let's reset the camera. Sorry. I wish there was a two-camera setup so I could do that a little less auspicious. Meadow sits out. Gets a hold of a leg. It can't quite do anything with it. Granby's gets in good position right there, right to a head and arm. Oh, are they going to call that an illegal hold? Interesting. Okay, well. It was a good Granby. Just right into a head and arm, but... Oh, nice. Okay, so... he can free his leg. He'll give himself a nice 5-1 lead. The 1 point awarded off the illegal hold after bringing Meadow Granby into a head... Oh, if he does a head of him right here. So he's got to break his leg free. And he'll score the 1. And that'll make it an awfully tough hole to get out of. They're going to call that a stalemate, and they're going to bring him right back. So Meadow just trying to score the 1 on the escape. Sits out. Goes back, resets. Trying to work his way back up to his base. Goes back to his base. Bulldogs his way out of it. He's got to swim over. His coaches are right. If he pops his head out and swims over, oh, end of the period. So Kearney's going to elect to take neutral. Down 4-1, so... Meadows seems a little bit aggressive, having a nice lead. I said 1 takedown and that could seal it. Outside of just a random move that gets a pin. Meadow goes in for the shot, gets it. He just got to swim over. He's got hip control. That's all he needs. There it is. There's the hip control. Now he's just got to swim out and take that back. So he gets his 2. That's a 6-1 lead. Once again, 5 points. This isn't freestyle and Greco. That's not an easy. So Meadow runs the chicken wing. Now, a win by decision, like I said, that's 3 points. A win by pinfall or forfeit is 6 points, or major decision. So, getting the pin, as far as team scores, is kind of what you want to go for. We're in the final 30 seconds of the 3rd period. is the match. There we go. Up next is 4-time state competitor, 4-time MEC champion, 3-time district champion, Caleb Hutch. Wrestling at 126, and there he goes. So, all right. So up next is Will Brewer. Brewer, once again, he's kind of a lesson on Cameron and just being part of an elite program. I mean, he had to wait his turn to make it the varsity roster. He saw a few spots open last year and really took advantage, but this year, you know, it's really been his time to shine. He's certainly taking advantage. Of course, he's an MEC medalist. Picked up a couple pins at the tournament. And here he comes. And there he goes. Okay, so up next is 3-time state competitor, 3-time MEC champion. Hold on, I think 2-time MEC champion, and just all-around athlete, Chase Short. Short, as I've said before, is kind of your Swiss Army knife of wrestlers. If it's wrestling, he's studied it, whether it's sumo wrestling, indie kush wrestling. He participates each summer in freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling, and I hear he's about to take his college wrestling career by making a signing pretty soon. So he's going to take 2. And this is where he really shines, is just making his opponent wear himself out from the bottom. And go for a head and shoulder. Set him, bring him right back to the middle. Short chops the elbow. Flattens him out. Ooh, rolls into a very dangerous position. Flat. Once again, he'll find a way to pin you. Look at that. Doing a little Superman action there. So Short is going to score 3 more on the near fall. Goes for another tilt. 3 more on another near fall, and we're in. So, and that's the end of the period. All right, let's reset the camera. Sorry, they have this weird feature. All right, so Short goes for the stand-up. On 1 foot. Let's see if he can escape his turn. Goes for a one-legged single leg. Don't see that often. And somehow gets the takedown off a one-legged single leg. Ain't that something? Like I said, he's the Swiss Army knife of wrestling. He'll figure out a way to get the job done. Cameron leads the duel 21-3. Oh, gets the tilt again. Going for the tilt again. There it is. That's something you learn in freestyle Greco right there. Scoring tons of points. Look at that. That's wow. Like I said, a real treat to watch wrestle. Looks like he's going for the butcher. Nope. Oh. And that's a major decision. So Chase Short gets the tech fall, 15-0. It's kind of like wrestling's equivalent to hitting for the cycle on that one. So congratulations to that young man. Let's reset the camera. So up next, we're going to have, looks like Kenton Gates. Or hold on, nope, Jacob Gray. Let's see here. No. All right, we got a surprise. I think this is Ashton Whittick. Hold on. Make out who this is here.
In the hole.
Ashton Whittick. Okay, I thought so. So Whittick coming right back. Of course, he was just wrestling a little bit ago when the Cameron JV took on Penny and Polo the other night. So nice to see him getting some varsity reps in again. Oh, gets a single. Oh, caught in a sticky. Oh, okay, gets his leverage again. So, takes a 2-0 lead. So Whittick. All right. So Cameron leads the duel. It's a much larger Kearney Bulldogs, 26-3. Ashton Whittick tries to extend that lead, takes the down position. Whittick gets the reverse. Looks like he's going to try to go for he's almost faking like he was going to go for a half Nelson there. Got a good power half. Yep, that's exactly what the coaches are saying. You just got to jump out to the side. Oh, can't quite lock his grip there. He's going to try to break him down again.
Come on, Kay. Come on, Kay.
Stuffs the sit out. Wittick leads 4-0 on the takedown and the reverse. Ooh. That's the end of the second period. So Wittick leads.
Let's go, Kay. Attack
We're going to
here.
go neutrals. I'm going to reset the camera real quick. There we are. Ooh. Try to bait him into a head and arm throw there. It does not work. Wittick pummels back in.
Come on, Kendall. Offense. Let's go.
Ooh, brings him right down. That's a dangerous position. Gets a reverse. There it is. He's just got to reestablish his weight.
Keep coming.
Takes the 2. Oh, finds himself in a little head and arm himself. Gets it back. He's going to get his 2. Ooh. Interesting exchange there. Gotta love it. Wittick now leads 6-0 heading into the final minute of this period.
Kendall. Come on, Kay.
Got a power half far side. Bilbo's kind of tired, so I would be too. Oh my goodness, it's a great match. All right, that was one of the closest 6-0 matches you're gonna see. That's